in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can hate him for not making that fight happen, but this is an unbiased show. We talk boxing. If it is just some missed details, the Double RT Boxing Show, Mr. A is here to help you, because that's what we do. We talk that boxing, spit that fire on the internet, dragging on the net, hashtag dragging on the net. Follow me at Twitter at RRTB Show. Double RT, the Double RT, the Double RT Boxing Show with Mr. A. This is the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show, delivering another hit after hit after hit. Just stepped into the studio. I am going to finish up the AJ and Povetkin fight. I saw the first 3 rounds at work, and I saw the knockout at work. In between, I was busy. So I'm going to catch up on that. But before I went to work, I was able to finish the Luke Campbell and Yvan Mendy. I just couldn't do my post-fight recap on it. So I'm going to do that real fast, get that set up and going. Now, my thumbs to you for tuning in and giving me your time and support. I appreciate that. Bring it on back. Thumbs up the show. Hit the subscribe button. Take it on up to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate that. Now, I don't quite remember what the score was, but I remember it was pretty large for Luke. It was like I think it was 116, 112, 117, 109. It was pretty big. I had the fight closer. You guys might look at me and say, Mr. A, you're on that fucking... No, Mr. A, no wonder the doctor got you on those damn pills. You fucking out of your mind, you boxing junkie. I am. I don't know what my damn pills are right now. Y'all see? Speaking of my pills, I do need to take them. Now, I had to fight my pills. I had to fight 115, 113 for Luke Campbell. Now, like I said, you guys might think I'm fucking out of my mind for having to fight that close, because I know what I saw, and you guys saw it too. Luke Campbell was moving around the ring, fucking pity-patting the shit out of Yvan Mendy. Now, I know the Latin Snake, he was just fucking oozing it. Like, I don't know how many of you guys saw it on the Zone, and how many saw it with Sky Sports. So I don't know what commentary you had. But me in the States, I saw this through the Zone. And the commentary of, I forgot. It was Sugar Ray, the Latin Snake, and then some guy from ESPN, the guy who hates Mayweather. And the Latin Snake was just like, oh, this is great boxing, blah, blah, blah. And you got to understand why he was just oozing for Luke Campbell. Yes, Luke Campbell had a nice performance going, but you got to also remember, Sergio Moore, the Latin Snake, is a pillow punching puffer himself. So when he's watching another pillow puffer, he's gonna really showcase and highlight this, like, oh, look at this boxing, the movement, the just staying busy, just hit him everywhere, because that's how he fights. So of course he's gonna say, when he sees his own style in front of him, he's gonna say that style is very good. Like I said, I wanted to pick Luke Campbell. I even said in the breakdown and prediction, and what he need to do is circle left and right and keep Mendy's feet from being set. As long as he keeps Mendy's feet from being set, Mendy can't punch. Just throw some shots at him and move. That's exactly what we said in the breakdown. But I still went against him because I needed to see Luke do it. All his big title shots, his big fights, he's been coming up short. Even with my man training him, Shane McQuiggan, man, I bet against Robles um, dude, the Oscar's coach, the guy who trains Brazil. I bet against him, and I bet with McQuiggan. That's where I go. You know, that's why it's real hard for me to go against Groves in the Kellum Smith fight. I'm leaning towards Smith because he was my get-go pick from the tournament announcement. So I'm just sticking with it. But the reason why I'm fucking scared of that pick is because McQuiggan. I think McQuiggan had Carl Frampton looking good. He has Groves looking good. He has Chantel looking on fire. And like I said, it's if a fighter has the tools, I think McQuiggan puts a good game plan together. Yeah, now whatever happened with him and David, hey, he can't pull a rabbit out of his ass, you know. But no, and he put the perfect game plan with Luke Campbell, who's telling like, hey, don't get greedy. Just tag him, move. Do not get greedy. And like I said, the rounds I gave Yvan's 1, 2, 3, 6, and 11. Now, they were telling him like in rounds 5, stop being greedy, Luke. You know, because you're doing good in round 4. That's the first round you won, and then round he started getting a little greedy, like, hey, but go in here and just tag him, move, and that's what he started doing. Now, for those who say like, how can I have this fight that close? I would explain how I judged the fight. Like I said, rounds 1, 2, 3, 6, and 11, I gave to Mendy. Now, yes, Luke was moving all around the ring. You know, I get it. You judge defense, you judge offense, you judge ring generalship. The ring generalship, Luke Campbell was using it outstandingly. Defense, part of his ring generalship, he was using it pretty well. Now, offense, Mendy had that aggression, that pressure. Luke Campbell's offense was just tap, hitting him everywhere. You know, but tapping him, just basically keeping his hands frozen so he couldn't fire back. So, yes, there was an offense. So I gave him points for his ring generalship. I gave him points for his defense. But when Mendy did throw and he landed, effective, aggressive, hard shots was way better than his just Luke's keep busy shots. You know, none of his shots didn't have no more than like a level 5 force on them. He never, you know. So and every time Mendy hit him, you can tell Mendy's shots were putting a wrinkle in Luke Campbell's game. Like, oh shit, and he'll move a little faster. You know, so that's why I had this fight so close. Like, yeah, even though the defense and the ring generalship was great, it's boxing. I gotta judge the high points with the offensive attack first. And I thought Mendy's offensive attack was just better than Luke Campbell's. Now, to the eye, you might have said, no, Luke Campbell's was fucking clean. There was all that moving around. The angles were beautiful. I get it. The angles, the footwork, the punch selection. It was all nice, but you gotta be honest with yourself. I like Luke Campbell. You know, watch the point breakdown and prediction. I just didn't pick him because I needed to see it. I needed to see him do it, and you know, he did the perfect strategy to beat Yvan Mendy. He can't sit there and trade with him. Because anytime he tried to, I think it was in round 6, 4-5, Luke won, and then he got a little cocky and he tried to sit there and actually like sit down and try to exchange with Mendy. Mendy start catching his ass again, slapping his head back, hooking him. And they never, like I said, it was only once in between, one shots here and there, but those shots, anytime he hit Luke body showed a reaction to those shots. So, like I said, and then after round 6, it went back to Luke just tap. Like I said, he was hitting all glove and elbows, but what it did, it kept Mendy's hands up. And then when he tried to punch, he was already moving. So again, I had it 115, 113. Luke Campbell did a perfect game plan. Him and McQuiggan, just kept offensively busy, just tapping them, keeping Mendy's hands tied up just for blocking, and just kept moving, turning. Never allowed himself to get trapped on the ropes. Turn, and when he couldn't turn, he grabbed. So it was a real great executed game plan. Beautiful boxing performance. I just thought it was a closer fight than the scorecards, but hey, I'm medicated. So thank you for tuning in. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm going to finish the AJ Povetkin fight so I could do my post-fight recap, even though the world has already seen this fight. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, yeah. The Sauce, Lawrence Okoli. That fucking hard-ass fight to watch.